What if I told you that the key to transforming your life, your community, and even the world lies in one simple, yet controversial principle: love your neighbor as yourself? Sounds unrealistic, right? In a world driven by self-interest and competition, this idea seems almost counterintuitive. But what if embracing this principle could bring you immediate and profound rewards? What if the secret to true happiness, fulfillment, and a better world starts with a single act of kindness? Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, we'll explore how this ancient wisdom holds the power to revolutionize your daily life. We'll uncover the scientific evidence behind the mental and emotional benefits of altruism, hear inspiring stories of real-life heroes who live by this creed, and challenge the status quo that prioritizes self over others. Get ready to be intrigued, inspired, and motivated to take action as we delve into the transformative impact of loving your neighbor as yourself. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. At the heart of every great society is a strong belief in compassion and empathy. Imagine a world where everyone genuinely cared for each other, where helping a stranger was as natural as helping a friend. This belief isn't just a lofty ideal, it's a powerful force that can transform communities and heal divisions. By loving your neighbor as yourself, you become part of a ripple effect that spreads kindness and unity far and wide. This principle isn't just rooted in religious teachings or moral philosophy, it's a universally recognized truth that transcends cultures and eras. Think about the last time someone showed you unexpected kindness. How did it make you feel? That warmth, that sense of connection, is something we all crave. It's a reminder that we're not alone in this world, that our actions have the power to touch lives in profound ways. Consider the stories of individuals who have lived by this creed. Look at the lives of people like Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to serving the poorest of the poor, or Mahatma Gandhi, whose commitment to nonviolence and understanding helped free a nation. Their belief in loving their neighbors wasn't just about grand gestures, it was about the everyday acts of kindness and respect that build the fabric of a compassionate society. Now, let's dive deeper. This concept challenges us to look beyond our immediate circle of family and friends. It calls us to extend our love and care to those we might not know, those who are different from us, and even those we might not like. This is where the real power of loving your neighbor as yourself comes into play. It's easy to love those who are kind to us, who share our interests and beliefs. But what about those who challenge us, who push us out of our comfort zones? That's where true growth happens. Science backs this up too. Studies have shown that acts of kindness can boost our mood, increase our sense of connectedness, and even improve our physical health. When we help others, our brains release endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, and serotonin, the feel-good hormone. It's a win-win situation. By helping others, we help ourselves. This creates a positive feedback loop that not only makes us feel better but also encourages us to continue these acts of kindness. But loving your neighbor isn't just about big, heroic acts. It's in the small, everyday things. It's in the smile you offer a passerby, the door you hold open for someone, the listening ear you provide to a friend in need. These small actions, when multiplied by millions of people, can change the world. It's about creating a culture of kindness, where every act of love and compassion builds upon the last, creating a society that values and uplifts every individual. Moreover, this belief in loving your neighbor is a powerful antidote to the division and strife that so often plague our societies. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with messages of fear and division, choosing to love others as ourselves is a radical act of defiance. It's a statement that we will not be divided by our differences, but united by our shared humanity. So, how do we embody this belief in our daily lives? Start small. Make a conscious effort to be kind to those around you. Challenge yourself to go out of your way to help someone in need. And most importantly, reflect on how these actions make you feel. Notice the connections you build, the joy you bring to others, and the sense of fulfillment you gain. Remember, loving your neighbor as yourself isn't about being perfect. It's about striving to be better, to do better, and to create a better world for those around us. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and committing to treating others with the same respect and kindness we desire for ourselves. As you go about your day, carry this belief with you. Let it guide your actions and interactions. And watch as your world, and the world of those around you, transforms. Because when we love our neighbors as ourselves, we don't just change our own lives, we change the world. Here's something counterintuitive: loving your neighbor as yourself doesn't just benefit them, it benefits you. In our fast-paced, self-centered world, we often think that focusing solely on our own needs will make us happier. But the truth is, the more we give, the more we receive. Acts of kindness, empathy, and generosity create a positive feedback loop that enhances our well-being and brings joy to our lives. You might be thinking, how can giving away my time, energy, and resources make me happier? It's a natural question, especially in a culture that often equates happiness with acquiring more wealth, more status, more possessions. But let's explore the science and real-life stories that prove otherwise. Research in psychology and neuroscience consistently shows that acts of kindness and altruism boost our mental health. When we help others, our brains release oxytocin, the hormone that promotes bonding and reduces stress. This isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a lasting change in our brain chemistry that makes us feel more connected and less anxious. Additionally, helping others activates the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. This natural high can be more satisfying and longer-lasting than any material possession. Consider the story of Joe, a busy executive who found himself increasingly stressed and disconnected despite his successful career. On a whim, he decided to volunteer at a local soup kitchen. Initially, he thought it would be a one-time thing, but the experience was transformative. Joe found that helping others brought a sense of purpose and fulfillment that his job couldn't provide. He began to look forward to his volunteer shifts, noticing that his stress levels decreased and his overall happiness increased. Joe's story isn't unique. Countless studies and personal anecdotes echo the same sentiment: helping others helps us. Now, let's delve into the concept of compassion fatigue, a term often used to describe the burnout that caregivers and those in helping professions experience. At first glance, it might seem to contradict the idea that helping others makes us happier. However, compassion fatigue occurs not because helping others is inherently draining, but because these individuals often neglect their own needs in the process. The key to avoiding burnout is balance. When we take care of ourselves while helping others, we maximize the benefits of altruism without sacrificing our well-being. Think about the ripple effect of loving your neighbor. Your small act of kindness can inspire others to do the same, creating a chain reaction of goodwill. Imagine a community where everyone looks out for each other, where kindness is the norm rather than the exception. This isn't just a utopian dream, it's a tangible reality that starts with each one of us. When we love our neighbors, we foster a sense of community and belonging that enriches our lives and those around us. Moreover, loving your neighbor can lead to unexpected opportunities and relationships. Helping someone in need might introduce you to new friends, mentors, or even career opportunities. These connections can add immense value to your life, far beyond the initial act of kindness. It's a reminder that life is interconnected, and our actions have far-reaching consequences. Consider the practice of random acts of kindness. These are spontaneous, unplanned gestures that brighten someone's day, a compliment to a stranger, paying for someone's coffee, or leaving a kind note for a coworker. These small actions don't require much time or effort, but their impact can be profound. They remind us that we have the power to make a positive difference, no matter how small. And the best part? The joy and satisfaction we get from these acts are immediate and lasting. Let's not forget the concept of paying it forward. When someone does something kind for us, we often feel compelled to pass that kindness on to others. This creates a cycle of generosity that multiplies exponentially. By loving our neighbors, we not only improve their lives, but also contribute to a larger culture of kindness and compassion. This culture benefits everyone, creating a more supportive and caring society. Finally, let's address the practical aspects. Loving your neighbor doesn't mean neglecting your own needs or becoming a martyr. It's about finding harmony between self-care and caring for others. It's about setting boundaries, knowing your limits, and seeking help when you need it. By taking care of yourself, you ensure that you have the energy and resources to help others effectively. This balanced approach leads to sustainable happiness and fulfillment. In conclusion, loving your neighbor as yourself is a powerful, counterintuitive principle that benefits both the giver and the receiver. It transforms lives, builds communities, and creates a ripple effect of kindness that can change the world. Embrace this principle, and watch as your life becomes richer, more connected, and more joyful. Now, let's talk about the quick rewards of loving your neighbor as yourself. You don't have to wait for weeks, months, or years to see the benefits of your actions. The rewards can be immediate. When you help someone, you instantly feel a sense of accomplishment and happiness. This isn't just a fleeting feel-good moment, it's a burst of joy that can brighten your entire day and create a lasting positive impact on your overall well-being. Imagine you're walking down the street and see someone struggling with their groceries. You take a moment to lend a hand, and instantly, you see the relief and gratitude on their face. That feeling of having made someone's day just a little bit easier stays with you. It's a tangible, immediate reward that lifts your spirits. Acts of kindness like this trigger the release of endorphins, sometimes referred to as the helper's high. This natural high is not only gratifying but also reinforces the desire to continue engaging in positive behaviors. The beauty of loving your neighbor lies in its simplicity and accessibility. You don't need to be wealthy, powerful, or influential to make a difference. Small gestures can have significant impacts. A smile, a compliment, or a kind word can turn someone's day around. These actions cost nothing, but their value is immeasurable. The immediate rewards of such acts are evident in the positive responses you receive, which in turn boost your own mood and create a cycle of positivity. Let's explore the science behind these quick rewards. Studies have shown that engaging in acts of kindness activates the brain's reward centers. This not only makes us feel good, but also promotes mental health. People who regularly practice kindness have lower levels of stress and anxiety. Their bodies produce less cortisol, the stress hormone, and more serotonin, which stabilizes mood and feelings of well-being. This immediate physiological response enhances our emotional state and encourages us to continue helping others. Consider the workplace, where stress and pressure are common. Imagine how the environment changes when colleagues practice kindness and support each other. A study by Harvard Business School found that employees who engage in altruistic behaviors experience increased job satisfaction and overall happiness. Acts such as mentoring a new employee, helping a colleague with a project, or simply expressing appreciation can create a more positive and productive work environment. The rewards are immediate and significant, fostering a sense of community and collaboration. Think about relationships, whether with family, friends, or romantic partners. Small acts of love and kindness can immediately strengthen bonds and improve communication. A heartfelt note, a thoughtful gesture, or simply listening with empathy can transform relationships. These actions show that you care, that you're present, and that you value the other person. The immediate rewards of seeing your loved ones happy and appreciated enhance the quality of your relationships and your life. Community involvement offers another avenue for immediate rewards. Volunteering your time and skills to local initiatives not only helps those in need, but also enriches your own life. Whether it's participating in a neighborhood cleanup, helping at a food bank, or supporting a local charity, the sense of accomplishment and connection you gain is immediate. You see the direct impact of your efforts and feel a stronger sense of belonging and purpose within your community. Let's not overlook the digital world, where acts of kindness can spread quickly and widely. A positive comment on social media, sharing helpful information, or supporting a friend's online project can have immediate and far-reaching effects. The gratitude and appreciation expressed in return can brighten your day and create a supportive online community. In a digital age where negativity can often dominate, these small acts of kindness are powerful and rewarding. In conclusion, loving your neighbor as yourself brings quick and significant rewards. These immediate benefits include a sense of accomplishment, happiness, and a positive boost to your mental and emotional well-being. Acts of kindness, whether big or small, create a ripple effect that enhances not only the lives of those you help, but also your own. By incorporating kindness into your daily routine, you can experience these quick rewards and contribute to a more compassionate and connected world. Curiosity is a powerful motivator. When we talk about loving your neighbor as yourself, it naturally sparks a question: what if everyone truly lived by this principle? What kind of world would we create? This curiosity drives us to explore the possibilities and envision a future where empathy and kindness are the norms. Imagine a world where conflicts are resolved through understanding, where communities thrive on mutual support, and where every individual feels valued and respected. Consider the daily interactions we have with strangers, friends, and family. What if each of these interactions were grounded in the principle of loving your neighbor as yourself? How would that change the way we approach disagreements, handle stress, or even just go about our daily routines? The intrigue lies in the transformative power of this simple yet profound concept. It's a vision of a world where kindness is contagious and everyone plays a part in making life a little better for those around them. Think about the impact on global issues. What if nations approached international relations with the mindset of loving their neighbors? Could we see a reduction in conflicts, a greater emphasis on humanitarian efforts, and a more collaborative approach to solving global problems? The curiosity about how far-reaching the effects of this principle could be is both fascinating and inspiring. On a personal level, what if we applied this principle to our own lives more consistently? How would our relationships improve? How much more fulfilling would our daily interactions become? The curiosity here is about the potential for personal growth and happiness. When we treat others with the same respect and kindness we desire for ourselves, we create a more harmonious and fulfilling life for everyone involved. Exploring these questions isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's an invitation to experiment with kindness in our own lives. Start by making small changes. Smile at strangers, offer help when you see someone in need, and practice patience and understanding in your daily interactions. Observe the reactions and the changes in your own feelings. The immediate feedback will pique your curiosity further, encouraging you to continue and expand your efforts. Curiosity also leads us to stories of those who have made a significant impact by living this principle. From historical figures like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela to everyday heroes in our communities, their lives serve as powerful examples of what's possible when we commit to loving our neighbors. Their stories ignite our imagination and inspire us to see the potential in ourselves to make a difference. The beauty of curiosity is that it keeps us engaged and motivated. It's the spark that leads to innovation, compassion, and ultimately, change. By remaining curious about how loving our neighbors can transform our lives and the world around us, we stay open to new possibilities and continue striving to make a positive impact. In conclusion, the principle of loving your neighbor as yourself is not just a moral guideline but a source of endless curiosity and inspiration. It challenges us to envision and create a better world, to explore the depths of our own potential for kindness, and to continually seek out ways to make life better for those around us. This curiosity-driven journey is both fulfilling and transformative, making it a powerful motivator for positive change. As we come to the end of this journey, the message is clear: loving your neighbor as yourself is a transformative principle that holds the power to change lives, communities, and the world. It starts with small acts of kindness and grows into a culture of compassion and empathy. This principle is not just an abstract ideal but a practical guide for daily living, one that can lead to immediate and lasting rewards for both the giver and the receiver. Reflect on the moments when you've experienced kindness from others. Those instances, no matter how small, have likely left a lasting impression on you. Now, imagine being the source of such moments for others. The impact you can have is immense. Each act of kindness you perform has the potential to create a ripple effect, spreading far beyond the initial interaction and inspiring others to follow suit. This is how we build a more compassionate and connected world, one act at a time. The beauty of this principle is its simplicity. You don't need grand gestures or substantial resources to make a difference. Start with what you have and where you are. Smile at a passerby, lend a helping hand to a neighbor, offer a listening ear to a friend in need. These small actions, when done consistently, build a foundation of trust and community. They remind us of our shared humanity and the inherent goodness that exists within each of us. Moreover, consider the power of stories and examples. Think about the individuals and communities who have embodied this principle and made significant impacts. Their stories are not just inspiring but also instructive. They show us that real change is possible and that each of us has a role to play in creating a better world. Learn from these examples and let them guide your actions. In today's world, where division and conflict often seem to dominate, choosing to love your neighbor as yourself is a radical act. It's a declaration that you believe in the power of empathy and compassion to overcome differences and build bridges. It's a commitment to being part of the solution rather than contributing to the problem. This mindset not only transforms your interactions but also sets a powerful example for others to follow. Let's not forget the personal benefits. Loving your neighbor can lead to greater happiness, reduced stress, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. When you make a positive difference in someone's life, you also enhance your own. The joy and satisfaction that come from helping others are immediate and long-lasting. This is the essence of a meaningful life, one where your actions align with your values and contribute to the greater good. Now, it's time to take action. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect opportunity. Start today, start now. Look around you and find opportunities to practice this principle in your daily life. Reach out to those in need, show kindness to strangers, and treat everyone with the same respect and love you desire for yourself. Each small step you take contributes to a larger movement of kindness and compassion. Together, we can create a ripple effect that spreads far and wide, making the world a better place for all. By committing to loving our neighbors as ourselves, we not only transform our own lives, but also inspire others to do the same. This is how we create a culture of empathy and kindness, one that has the power to heal divisions and build stronger, more connected communities. So, as you go about your day, carry this principle with you. Let it guide your actions and interactions. Be the source of kindness and compassion in your community. And watch as the world around you begins to change for the better. Because when we love our neighbors as ourselves, we don't just change our own lives, we change the world.